got the Boosie
This
face.
Ryanair passenger was kicked off the plane because he was acting belligerent, and I think he tried to open the emergency door mid-flight.
Bro, see, that's what I be talking about, bro. He's talking about the EOMM demon. Talking about EOMM. I must rip the door off the plane. And so surprised when he gets suplex on the motherfucking plane like those, bro. The EOMM demon. Like, it wasn't even his fault. He got possessed. Mid-match, the guy possessed by the motherfucking demon, though, bro. It took over his soul, bro. Bro, it's like those intrusive thoughts you have, bro. Like when you're standing on the ledge and like a random thought in your head, jump off that. And you talk, what the fuck? Jump off? Who the fuck is that? And like those, bro. Like, just be saying some random shit. This actually got fully possessed by the EOMM demon. That's tough. The video we're watching today is why nobody knows how to act in public anymore. People do be dead tweaking in public though. Like you see motherfuckers crashing out in public, yelling in public, going butt ass naked, digging in a butt in public. Like people do be like dead tweaking in public. So I want to see exactly what this video is about to cover. And
I'm sorry, when did it become a social norm to like take up the entire sidewalk with a group of your friends, and then when I try to walk by you and you're just like blocking everywhere and I go, hey guys, sorry, I'm just gonna squeeze on by, I look like the asshole.
I'm just getting past you, bro. I hate when like walk slow. And if you got a problem with that, walk faster. What the like some people have some place to be. I hate motherfuckers that don't walk with like some place to be. Like, gang, you don't gotta walk super fast. Just get the fuck out my way.
When did that become a thing?
I remember this video. I remember this. Yo. Internal back pain. Like his back might never recover, bro. It was in a pretzel shape. Caller approaches busy. Hello? Hello? Get your child. Oh my god. Bro, yeah, if she recorded that joint for 5 seconds, let me go ahead and fix this joint real quick. Bro, your child would have been on a poster, bro. What the? I remember this one, bro. One thing I will say about this shorty, bro, she almost locked in, bro, but it was just too late. One more time. She almost locked in, though. That was an amazing drift, though, bro, but it was just too late.
Lately, I've noticed more and more people don't know how to act like normal human beings anymore. And I'm not talking about the crazy homeless people or basic manners like holding the door behind you. I'm talking about an increase in narcissism, an increase in ignorance to the point where it becomes almost dangerous to be around them. Driving without care, prioritizing a TikTok over the safety of your own child, screaming at a McDonald's and just going ahead and stealing, or...
Wow. Oh my god. I know I am not looking at the screenshot that I'm looking at right now. I know this gotta be like Isora AI and shit like those, bro. I know I'm not looking at... Oh my god. Ah!
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Bro, come on, bro. This the blackest I've ever seen in my life, though, bro. And not to say that black people are in tension with this, but you know what the I mean, though, bro. A mother with her baby going over the counter to steal chicken, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Niggas done lost their mind, bro. Lost their Mind this, like I can't believe he just said it.
screaming at a McDonald's and just going ahead and stealing? Or how about ignoring someone in a medical emergency? It seems like ego and entitlement is at an all-time high, and I'm here to try to understand why that's happening. Firstly, let's talk about this clip. It went viral recently, showing a guy shouting Nazi salutes in the middle of a psych college class.
What?
And when no one reacts and he leaves, he storms back in, yelling slurs at everyone. Now, as insane as that is, what was
What? Yo, there's like a mental health crisis. What, bro?
more surprising was how everyone reacted. The whole class got up and marched after him. It was like a scene from the Avengers facing off against
Look at this. Yo, be out here. It's not Twitter, gang. It's not Twitter. Yo, talking about some no. Like, nah, bro. Come on, bro.
Thanos. Or I guess in this case, the red mask would be a more apt description. Anyway, in just a few
Bro, they was deep in
this
bro.
case, the red mask
Yo, this is when like do the same they do on social media in real life, bro. They find out how real it is, bro.
Anyway, in just a few minutes, he was put into handcuffs and he's now facing charges, rightfully so. Now, obviously, this is an extreme example, but it brings up the bigger question. How did this guy
They ain't
end
show
up...
the part where they caught up and they started stomping on, bro. That's tough. They be fake demons, EOMM. Fake demons, bro. Fake demon.
thinking that this was an okay thing to do? Well, some people online are calling him a groiper, which, if you don't know what that is, neither did I until a few days ago. Basically, it's a term to describe a group of white nationalist activists led by Nick Fuentes, who is a political commentator. Now, whether or
You unironically watched Nick Fuentes, though, bro. I know what you are.
not that's true isn't the point. The bigger issue is how the internet can completely warp someone's sense of reality. Online culture and social media went from cat videos and Charlie bit my finger to now having the power to fundamentally change how we act. What restaurant we go to, what shoes we buy, and for some people, who they vote for and how they act in public. Whether we like it or not, there's no denying that the internet has become a major influence on how someone acts, to the point where it can cloud decision making and make people do things that they wouldn't normally do otherwise.
You can't get in it.
Oh, yeah, this up to no good, bro. This motherfucker looked like he would have fought the 7. I ain't gonna lie, he up to no good.
All right. You guys just all walk backwards while people are walking forward.
Relax, because they call you a motherfucker, then they're wrong. Right? Wow. Seriously, bro? Oh, wow. Okay.
Sidewalks becoming recording studios, letting your dog attack people, filming while driving alone,
He ain't wrong,
and
though.
prioritizing
I mean, I'll be annoyed too, though, bro. I'd be annoyed too, because get the fuck out my way
TikTok
like that, but
over the
just relax, so chill, yo.
of your own child. How did we get here? Well, here's my guess. You think she would be videotaping herself and driving if she didn't see someone else do it online? Probably not. You think she would pay more attention to her own child if she wasn't so focused on recording in TikTok? Probably. Now, I'm not here to say that all social media should be banned and only narcissism is the only reason why people don't know how to act in public anymore. Because I think that's not true. It's not just narcissism. There's also a group of people who are just completely ignorant. The way I see it is that there's two types of people. First is the narcissistic assholes. They're the ones who have main character syndrome. They blast their speakers on full volume in a public bus. They talk during the movie theaters. They don't
If you talk during a movie, like really is talking loud, having whole conversations in the movie, bro, I want the worst for you, bro.
back down even if you tell them to stop. They take the whole sidewalk and call you rude for barging past them, and they refuse to leash their dog because my dog's friendly. These people aren't clueless. They know what they're doing. They just don't care. It's a lack of empathy. People don't have the mental capacity or even want to try to understand how their actions can affect other people around them. It's instant assumptions, zero self-awareness, no accountability, and this attitude of, if it's not affecting me, then I don't care. Getting into a fight with someone who your dog was clearly attacking them and then instantly throwing hands. Are we serious? Now, on the flip side, there's a second group of people, the oblivious ones. These are the people who don't necessarily mean to do harm or come across as an asshole. They're just so focused on this one thing in front of them that they miss the bigger picture, that they live in a society with other people around them. Do you think the mom doesn't care about if her child...
This reminds me of the video of the in the hospital, bro. Y'all remember that one video where dancing his mom, grandpa dead in the back, where is in the hospital fighting death, bro? 1v1 fighting death, bro. And talking about some, or I forget if it was a boy or a girl dancing, bro. But like, man, TikTok dances has really cooked some of y'all. But not even watching her own child. You can see her through the camera if you looking too, bro. But like, I guess
child
bro, like,
dies? Of course not. Do you think this girl doesn't care if she dies in a car crash? No, of course she cares for her own life. She just can't connect the dots and can't see that bigger picture. It honestly reminds me of children who they only see so far, but they don't see far enough to see the consequences of their own action. Like lighting a candle in a locker with clothes in it because you want to make it smell good. But like, hey, there are clothes in it, it's going to create a fire. You know what I mean? It's not that they're inherently narcissistic. They just don't have...
People who are oblivious to will put you in danger, bro. And they'd be like, well, I ain't know. I mean, but gang, like literally we could have died, bro. Literally somebody could have died off that shit, though, bro. Like I don't think just because somebody's oblivious to something, bro, makes it like okay, you know? Like, of course, when somebody doesn't have ill intent, like it's not as bad, I guess, but it's still like, you could still do some stupid shit and I can still not with it, bro, even if you're oblivious to it.
Critical thinking skills. And I think that's part of the problem. People don't think anymore.
Bro, like the time that me and Miles and my friend got pulled over, and I told y'all the one friend that was in the car with me and like that crashed out talking about something. And by the way, were cool cops. They were just gonna like, they weren't even gonna give us a ticket. They were giving us a warning. They talking about something. I hate the police. Y'all always try to hold down a black man. Nah, I don't got nothing on me. Yo, I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Come on, gang. We black, bro. Like we could, this could go a whole different way. Like we black, bro. Like please, bro. You know, oh, y'all always trying to hold us down. Y'all like, bro, chill, bro. They were literally so cool. He was like, yo, like we're just giving you a warning, bro. Like, what you gonna search me? You gonna search me? I don't got nothing on me. Like, bro, they're not even requesting the searches. Like, yo, like chill, bro. He's going to put us in danger just because they don't understand the consequences of certain things, bro. Those are the people who are dead get you sniped in broad daylight and then be like, oh, I ain't know after.
Of course, all of our brain to ChatGPT. So in the moment, we don't want to think about anything anymore. We just react and do the first thing that comes to our mind. Like, hello? Like, just because your favorite content creator is driving alone and recording themselves doesn't mean you should too, especially if you can't focus on the road. Why do I feel like the internet has turned a bunch of people into lemmings, just jumping off the cliff one after another because they saw someone else do it? It's just like, what? So yeah, there are definitely people who are narcissistic and have main character syndrome, but there's another subset of people who just can't connect the dots together. They just are too childlike. Either way, we're surrounded by people who don't know how to share public spaces.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming.
How the I think some people genuinely are like have some like mental problems. Like no like disrespect to anybody with mental problems, but I just don't think that their frontal lobe exists. That's what I mean by mental problems. I don't think that they have a functioning frontal lobe. So you have mental issues. Because what do you mean tell your 8-month-old to be quiet? Is she gonna listen? Is the gonna say yes? That's not bad. That's a little girl though, bro. Shout out to you though, gang. You won't be a superstar when you grow up. But bro, she gonna listen, man? How could I tell her, bro? She don't even speak my language, gang.
To tell my 8-month-old to stop screaming because he has sensitive
You're a
ears.
grown
I know it's
man.
loud, but he's an adult. He can leave, and he chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears.
When there's a baby on an airplane screaming and stuff like that, bro, do I get annoyed? Yes. Do I be like, bro, like I wish somebody would get their child? Yes. Am I gonna tell the mom, yo, get your baby or get off the plane? No, cause bro, it just is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do though, bro. Like it's a baby, bro. It's a baby, gang. Now, will I move around the baby? Will I switch seats to the back if I can? If it means not sitting next to the baby, yeah, bro. But like, what the baby's supposed to do, bro? There was a baby its pants and screaming next to me for 4 hours. Like, bro, you just gotta chop it up to the game. Like, how you gonna crash out on the baby, bro?
To chastise me or to whoop me because my child is speaking. You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful.
Bro,
you're
they think
entitled,
he's
and
the
you're
main
being
character.
privileged right now because there was nothing in this world that made you feel like you can come say that to me about my child, and then you're upset that I'm reacting. I'm reacting to your response.
Tourists attack lifeguards. On August 25th in Phuket, Thailand, a group of tourists attacked lifeguards after being told not to swim in. What? That's why I say it's not just the US, but I think we as a collective species is just finished, to be honest. And they trying to stop your from getting eaten from by a shark, bro, for your turn to a yappy meal. I know this is not TikTok brain rot rap music. And these type of they will look smack like this too. Will look you dead in your eyes and tell you that this is the funniest thing ever, bro. These are the that's about to hit. Like, they would dead tell you that this is the funniest thing ever, bro. Don't, not my go. Yeah, this about to piss me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you tired of me pausing, though, bro, XQC live. But I'm not gonna gang. Like, this is, like, don't do this to my goat, though, bro. My goat makes too much beautiful music for you to be doing this, bro. Yelling at the, like, come on, bro. Like, you take that shit to a Cardi concert. Gang.
Now,
Just for context, this is the song she's screaming like on that. Like, you would think it's a screaming song, right? Come on, man. Like, that's like you would have thought she was her. I take my shirt off and then the whole stop breathing. You thought that bit would have a motherfucking goddamn Cardi concert, bro. What the f, bro?
already talked about public space disruptions in my last video on this topic here, so you can check it out there if you want. But how could I have forgotten the performances and dancers in subways?
Bro, that's like, before we get into that, that really just pissed me off, gang. That's like, like, you hear some sad music, bro, you motherfucker. Hold on, not even this right, Hold on, wrong thing. Hitting the motherfucker. Like, come on, bro. Like, you in the wrong section, man. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's not what you're supposed to be doing right here, bro. It's not what you're supposed to be doing right here, bro. Where's New York even about? You hit that, okay? New York subway's not even real, bro. I'm not gonna lie. New York subway's not even a public space at this point, bro. It's just everybody's space, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. There's no personal space on the New York subway, though, bro. It's just not a real place.
Any claps?
Like, what do you think of this?
Why won't you adopt me?
Personally, I think
you're black!
I don't think that one was in the video. I don't think that one was included in the video with the
on the subway just to go from point A to point B in peace, not to have someone's ass in my face while he does the dance performance.
Oh my god, bro.
Now, I do respect the hustle and I acknowledge, sure, he has some talent, but this is not the time or place. Why are you holding us captive to your performance? This guy bought a subway ticket, not a ticket to your dance show. Now, some of you said in my last video, the bigger question is, are these people actually working? Won't they just end up in prison eventually? If they don't learn to control their behavior, eventually society will teach them and shut them out. The truth is, yes, they do absolutely get punished if they go too far. Just look at Dennis the Menace. He went viral, gained a huge following, causing public disruptions, and whatever this is.
Nobody.
This look like motherfucking Edward Scissors, bro. He's lost his guy's mind, bro. Like everybody looking at him, laughing at him, just look concerned, bro. And it's crazy because you could dead run into this in your local Walmart, your local Target, your local Dollar Tree. It's not that uncommon to run into somebody like this outside no more, bro. Like social media was a mistake. I think we definitely be better off without social media, bro. Like to be honest, the news was enough. The news was enough. I think so. Like, bro, if social media never existed, of course I wouldn't have a job. But to be honest, bro, it'd be a small price to pay for humanity. Humanity got like 20 years left on it, realistically. What was the dude who put the little pesticides and like those in the fruits and vegetables, and then bro was going around being a menace like that, and then bro got arrested? Those are the type of that don't give a about nothing. Like they just doing just to do just for clout, bro.
Nobody.
Is it muted? He might have had to mute this. He might have had to mute this, bro. The lady peeing on food for OnlyFans. I don't think I seen that one, gang. I don't think I remember that one, bro. I think it's muted on purpose. That is in jail and his head skin had bald. We did see that, did we? On God, we seen it. You did? There's a lady peeing on food? I watched too many videos, guys. It was on a wavy video. Was it? Oh, okay. I actually do remember that. Why do y'all remember that on first? Like, what the? I do remember that.
Look at this. I'm on house arrest.
He was on house arrest a couple years back, and he hasn't posted another video since then. Eston James is another TikToker who is now facing 13 charges and up to 9
I think that he got released and like that.
years in prison.
He was doing these pranks and stuff like that. But to be honest, I don't think bro needed to get 9 years in prison over the pranks that he was doing. I seen what he was doing, though, bro. Like
for his
it was
pranks.
the average.
There are
like,
absolutely
prank you would
repercussions to these people's actions if they go too far. But I think that's the key word. If they go too far. Screaming at a pop concert, talking in the cinema, blocking the sidewalk with a couple of your friends, taking the home run baseball from a child. These things, lady, I don't think will get you arrested and put into jail.
Just being a bitch loser, bro.
But
loser.
For sure, you'll be publicly shamed. And if you continue to cause disruptions, in some cases, you'll be escorted out. Like this Chinese woman at the Shanghai Masters, where she kept screaming and caused disruptions in the matches that she eventually had to be dragged and pulled out of the arena like a child.
They'll cut your labia off. That's tough. Oh, ain't you a foreigner, bro? Yeah, they cutting your labia off for sure.
Go away. Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
Honestly, I just feel bad for her kid at that point. Like, there are so many times where society has done the right thing and punished these completely belligerent people. Look no further than airplanes.
Man, what? God, I am blessed to say that I've been on crazy amount of planes, but every flight that I've been on has not had an incident like this. I've had plane delays, I've had plane cancellations, but I haven't had no plane buffoonery happen as of yet. Spirit, it might be Spirit, but again, look at that haircut. It might be Jet 2, man. Oh my God. This definitely UK.
I'm coming. Stop.
Bro got the boosie
This
face.
Ryanair passenger was kicked off the plane because he was acting belligerent, and I think he tried to open the emergency door mid-flight.
Really?
And his son...
Bro, see, that's what I'm be talking about, bro. He's talking about the EOMM demon. Talking about EOMM. I'm gonna rip the door off the plane. And it's surprised when he gets suplex on the motherfucking plane like those, bro. The EOMM demon. Like, it wasn't even his fault. He got possessed. Mid-match, the nigga got possessed by the motherfucking demon, though, bro. It took over his soul, bro. Bro, it's like those intrusive thoughts you have, bro. Like when you're standing on a ledge and like a random thought in your head, jump off that. What the fuck? Jump off? Who the fuck is that? And like those, bro. Like, just be saying some random shit. This actually got fully possessed by the EOMM demon. That's tough.
He tried to open the emergency door mid-flight. And his son defending him was also, I think, put into custody.
Oh. This look like Nick Crofton, but no. Hey, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, that little sassy, though. They got a little sass. Look at it. Wait, hold on. Look at it. Hold on. Look at
him was also, I think, and kicked off the plane with him.
Hey, I don't even hear no audio on that video, bro. Oh God, I don't even hear no audio. Hold on.
And his son defending him was also, I think,
oh my God,
and kicked off the plane with him. So what is?
Hey, bro, it's not funny, bro. Don't do that. So do that. No, we not doing that. We not doing that, man. Yo, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's hilarious, bro. Oh my God, and in the UK, I've never met a zesty from the UK. I don't even know what zesty UK sound like. I'm not gonna cap to you, bro.
And his son defending him was also, I think, put into cuffs and kicked off the plane with him. So what is the correct response to these people who don't know how to act? And I'm not talking about
I got it. So somebody, please hold on. I know somebody has this, bro. I'm just about to look on TikTok, bro. Ryanair flight incident.
No. Stop! Yeah, but he didn't start that. They started that. My dad did not start that.
Oh my God, this sounds so much worse than I thought he was going to sound, bro. This. Oh my God, you sound like Ron Weasley. Yo, that sounds so much. Yo, that sounds so much worse than I thought. Oh,
the ring.
Hey, I'm coming, Doc. I'm coming. You up. You stop.
Yo.
Yeah, but he didn't start that. They started that.
Like, that don't even sound like a real person, bro. That sound like, bro, that gotta be like a video game, like, created character. That don't even sound like a real person, bro. He got it right. Oh, shit.
Defending him was also, I think, put into cuffs and kicked off the plane with him. So what is the correct response to these people who don't know how to act in public? And I'm not talking about the drunk people, because that is a problem in its own right, but just people who would just be assholes and narcissistic people. Because in my last video, some of you guys said some wild things. One of the top comments was a Mike Tyson quote. Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it.
I mean, I'm not trying to incite violence, but if could get hit every time they said some bull on social media, bro, there would be no bull on social media because everybody's scared of getting hit. Again, I'm not trying to incite violence or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? No violence around here. But like, it's just facts. A lot of people don't commit crimes because you don't want to go to jail. So a lot of people wouldn't say stupid because you don't want to get hit, you know? But unfortunately, you just don't get hit for saying stupid. So, you know, we're here.
End quote. Now, I know at first glance that's funny and maybe it's kind of true, but I also don't condone violence. I think violence just incites more violence.
Hey, but it's okay.
I mean, yeah, it does realistically, but I bet he won't do that shit again. You feel me? Again, not inciting violence, because that's what I was saying though. Like realistically, bro. Like it's just violence like that. We're not inciting those or nothing like those, but we won't do it again though, man. That Luffy, that's not Luffy, bro.
Hey, but it's okay. Che. Date quieto ya, Dios.
Bro pushing an old man, bro.
Hey, stop.
Now, somebody comes and slaps the shit out this right now. Am I really going to sit here and be like, wait, that's not good? No, he's just never going to do this again. If somebody slaps the dog him like ever again, either that or he going to get an ARP and go crazy. But it's just risk you got to go take, man.
Bro, don't touch me, bro.
This clip went viral because everyone felt so sorry for the old elderly Japanese man who had to deal with this loud foreigner on the subway, sitting in the wrong seat, talking loudly, recording, breaking all of Japanese etiquette pretty much. But that wasn't the whole truth. Turns out the Japanese man got physical first.
Okay, then the whole shit changes. But still, like, you could just suplex that gear to that in, right? Gear to that in, right?
Hey, it's okay? Ah, no. What is this? Is this?
He went up to him, gave the foreigner a big slap on the chest, and then went back down. And then he got shoved for it. So really, both of them are at fault. But it kind of proves my point that violence should not be the answer, especially your first response to these assholes in public. Instead of
I agree. Violence should never be your first response. If violence is your first response to a lot of these situations, bro, you're probably cooked. I'm not gonna cap you. You low-key might be a violent person. You should go ahead and start like taking like classes for those like those. But there's certain situations, bro, where it's just like, hey, play your life, bro. Sometimes it just gotta go happen in order for it to be right. Again, not condoning it, but like if it happened, bro.
Violent reaction. Here's another approach on how to deal with these influences.
Before he says it, just motherfucking cook, bro. When a is making fun of you, right? You don't always gotta go fight their. The first recommendation when you're getting bullied or roasted or like getting like made fun of, just make fun of them back. Just make fun of they big motherfucking gargantuan grand motherfucking schnoz they got on their motherfucking face, that yam that they got on their face, bro. Get the yeah, man. And even if they don't laugh, I bet they feel that shit like those, and then you hurt them with words. Do that first, and then beat their ass. But don't though. But if you got to, you know.
How much did you pay for your first house?
Who the hell are you? And why are you being so intrusive? That's a rude question. It's none of your business. I don't know you.
I'm just asking like a simple question.
Nope, none of your business. You're a stranger. Go away.
I mean, she just immediately shuts him down and just moves on her way. Like, gotta respect her for that. But as great as that was, like, that probably is not going to work for every single situation. What if they don't come up to you and ask you a direct question, but they're just talking in a movie theater and nonstop? Or they're just screaming in a pop concert and you can't even hear the headliner anymore? What do we do then? Is there a solution? Can we just throw all these people into like a how to act like a normal human being boot camp? Nope. And sadly, I don't even think it would work.
Bro, how are these raised? I really gotta wonder how people were raised to even act like a certain type of way. Some people have no home.
Unfortunately, there is no cure for narcissism. A study came out last year from the University of Bern and Munster from
genetic antagonistic neurotic narcissism. Oh yeah, got it. He got the Dewey Decimal System in that. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all read that.
Germany and Switzerland, respectively, where they studied narcissism across the lifespan. And what did they find out? That it was stable. Meaning they don't change. Once narcissistic traits become a part of you, it's basically impossible to remove them. It's a personality trait.
I haven't seen any change.
So once you're a narcissist, that's it.
You're kind of in a club, and the difficulty is that it's what we call a rubber band theory. Okay, so if you can stretch a rubber band and it can become quite long, start at this big and you get it this big. But if I let go, that thing's popping back. So the way, the heartbreak of narcissism is that you can actually train this person to be a little bit more empathic, to not be so jerky and not be so entitled and actually listen to other people. Here's the but. As soon as there's some stress in the system, the workday doesn't go the way they want. They didn't get the raise they hoped for. Their friend buys a bigger house than them. Their kids are behaving badly. They're just simply getting older. Like life isn't going the way they.
Who the f is she talking to?
Than them. Their kids are behaving badly. They're just.
Hey, cameraman, pan over it a little bit, bro. Pan over a little bit, gang. What the? Who the f is he talking? Got the camera keep panning to this shot of nothing. Yo, cameraman, move over a little bit, bro. Holy shit. Who the fuck? Yo, whole time, they're talking to the. Yo, whole time, yo, it makes me let it get some prettier, bro. We've been talking to Casper the whole time, bro.
They didn't get the raise they hoped for. Their friend buys a bigger house than them. Their kids are behaving badly. They're just simply getting older. Like life isn't going the way they want. They blow again. The rubber band goes right back.
So if we can't change narcissists,
so
what do we do?
But the main point is, bro, if a has narcissistic tendencies, bro, they're probably always gonna have that, bro. You know, like those, that's what it is, bro. Narcissist, and they're always going to be that.
We can stop rewarding their behavior and stop giving them what they want. If someone's talking in the movie theaters and you already told them to be quiet and they still do it, why bother engaging with them? Again, that's what they want. They want attention. If you do want to do the extra step, you could get an employee to try to help you out. And for the ignorant people, you just got to let them know, hey, this is a sidewalk. Don't take up the whole sidewalk. Or, hey, you're ruining the show. Keep quiet. And if they continue to antagonize you and try to get you to fight them, then you know you're dealing with the first type, that narcissistic trait.
Yeah.
So at that point, you either want to de-escalate the situation or get some help, because there is no winning against a narcissist or a crazy person. It's only going to escalate and just keep on escalating until someone explodes. Now, I'm only saying these things if you decide to engage. You absolutely don't need to. You could just leave the situation or do whatever. I honestly don't blame you for doing it. I do that.
So if you're beefing with a motherfucker on a game though, bro, and then throws your game and it's 1 in 20, bro, and then like, hey, I did everything I could do though, bro. Just rage bait, bro. Don't even talk to that, bro. That's actually mentally cooked. There's nothing you can even do, bro, to even make that believe you, bro. He's just motherfucker cooked, bro. I be on the motherfucking game talking to these trash motherfuckers. Be talking about some. Hold on, bro.
All the time.
Like this has something to do with our topic and not something to do with our topic at the same motherfucking time though, bro. Because you dead be narcissistic, chat, and you can't do nothing about it, bro. Hold on, bro. Right here.
EOMM demon. Somebody look at this.
About to get the off of my rivals, bro. Yo, somebody look at this. Somebody look at this, bro. Here's your highlight. It's in the. Hey! Talking about some. I did everything I could do. I played the game, bro. He played the entire game, bro. He didn't do. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like at that point, bro, they don't think what they want to think.
Because I don't know whether they're the ignorant.
Bro, I wish I would have had that highlight to show that, because I've never seen that in my life.
Type, the narcissistic type, or just plain old crazy. And assuming the wrong one could lead to some serious trouble. Or you can forget everything I said, and if you have 100 other people with you, then you can just mob them like the Psych 201 class did at University of Washington. Because that was pretty cool to see.
You search your team though, I carried them on my motherfucking back though. That is ass. I'm not gonna.
At the end of the day, it feels like online culture plays a huge role as to why people don't know how to act in public anymore. But it's definitely not the only one. It's probably true that social media usage can potentially cause more people to adopt narcissistic character traits or just act carelessly in general, but so can stress, social isolation, and how people were raised. It's just when all of these factors combine into one person, well then it's easy to see how basic social awareness and common courtesy for others, they start to fade away. But I want to know what you think. Do you think there's a rise in narcissists and ignorant people?
Yeah, everybody thinks they know everything. You don't know everything. I think that more people need to be humbled earlier, bro. I think need to be told that they not the shit. I think people need to be told that you ain't shit. I think people need to be told to shut the fuck up. Of course, you don't want to go devalue nobody or what anybody believes in or build disconfidence in anybody, right? But do that to the people who seem like they getting like ahead of themselves and like those, because some of y'all not built like what y'all think it is, bro. Some of y'all not, it's not what it is, bro. Not to say you can't be confident in yourself, walk around like you the shit, or be like, I'm a handsome or I'm a pretty girl. Not to say don't do that, of course. But as soon as you really start getting overzealous, bro, and start disrespecting people in the process, that's when narcissism starts to build, bro. And that's why I think people need to be humbled. Because as soon as you humble a motherfucker, though, bro, that chance of narcissism just instantly disappears. Because motherfuckers like, maybe I ain't this shit, bro. You know, like that's tough, man.
Spaces now. Do you think public spaces are just ruined because of these people? How do you think we should respond to these people?
Ryai?
Let me know in the comments.
My bad, bro. I got ego.
If you made it here,
that was an amazing video. I actually really like that video. I got peep more of bro's videos out because he's talking about like real topics. I will be watching another one of his videos for certain though. Yeah, the whole public space, bro, was actually dead insane, bro. But my dead will inconvenience you in every sort of way, bro, and also make it seem like your problem that you're doing certain things. Like the baby crying, bro, made it seem like Shorty's supposed to leave because the 8-month-old baby is crying and stuff like that. People think they know everything, bro, and they just don't. Not even I know anything, bro. Don't even listen to what I said in this video. I don't know shit. Go figure it out for yourself. Well, anyways, though, we're gonna go ahead and put this on the main channel and like those, bro. If you're watching this on the main channel, Twitch, Blue Ryai, in the description. Come to the stream, bro. Come to the stream. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. But yeah, I BBG. Alright.